Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into an important topic: how to keep your identity while in a relationship. You know, a lot of folks fall into the trap of thinking that being in a relationship means becoming one homogeneous blob with their partner. Maintaining your individuality is crucial for a healthy, balanced relationship. Let's get started. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more insightful content.
Look, before we even get into the how-to of keeping your identity, we need to talk about why it's so darn important. It's not selfish, it's essential. First off, think about personal growth. You can't grow as a person if you're constantly trying to fit yourself into someone else's mold. You gotta be free to explore your own interests, your own passions, your own path. And here's the thing, when you maintain your individuality, you actually contribute to a healthier relationship dynamic. Two individuals, each with their own unique perspectives and experiences coming together? That's a recipe for growth, excitement, and a whole lot of learning from each other. The opposite? That's a recipe for codependency, resentment, and a whole heap of trouble. When you lose yourself in a relationship, you become dependent on the other person for your happiness. Remember, you are a complete and whole person on your own, with your own thoughts, feelings, and dreams. Don't be afraid to stand on your own 2 feet, even when you're standing next to someone you love.
Alright, so you get it. Keeping your identity is important. But how do you actually do that? Well, it all starts with communication. You gotta be open and honest with your partner about your needs and boundaries. This isn't about keeping secrets. It's about being upfront about what you need to thrive as an individual. Tell your partner you need some time alone to recharge, to pursue your hobbies, to just be yourself without any expectations. And here's the kicker: be open to hearing their needs too. Remember, this is a two-way street. Just like you need your space, they need theirs. It's about creating a healthy framework for your relationship. Trust me, a partner who truly cares about you will not only understand this, but will encourage it.
Here's the deal, folks. Relationships thrive on shared experiences, but they also need fuel from individual passions. Don't let go of the things you love doing just because you're in a relationship. In fact, hold on to them tighter. Remember those hobbies you had before you met your partner? The ones that lit you up, made you lose track of time. Don't let those fall by the wayside. Make time for them, even if it's just for a little while each week. Whether it's painting, hiking, playing video games, writing poetry, whatever gets your motor running, keep doing it. These passions are part of what makes you unique, what makes you interesting. They feed your soul, and a happy, fulfilled you is a better partner in the long run. And hey, who knows? Maybe your passion can even become something you share with your partner.
Know you've been a good friend.
Look, I get it. When you're in a relationship, it's easy to get caught up in your own little world. But here's the thing. It's crucial to maintain your relationships with friends and family. These are the people who've known you the longest, who've seen you through thick and thin. They're your support system, your sounding board, your partners in crime. Don't neglect these relationships just because you're in a romantic one. Make time for your friends. Call your mom. Go to that family gathering. It's important to have these connections outside of your relationship. They can offer advice, a listening ear, or just a good laugh when you need it most. Plus, maintaining these relationships helps you stay grounded.
Alright, let's talk about ambition. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you should stop setting goals and chasing your dreams. In fact, it's more important than ever to have your own aspirations. When you're constantly striving, learning, and growing as an individual, you bring a whole new level of energy and excitement into your relationship. You have something to talk about, something to be passionate about, something to work towards. Maybe you want to climb the corporate ladder, write a book, learn a new language, or run a marathon. Whatever it is, own it. Don't be afraid to dream big and go after what you want. Achieving your own goals boosts your self-esteem and reinforces your sense of self-worth.
Now, this next one might sound a little touchy-feely, but stay with me. Self-reflection is crucial for maintaining your identity in a relationship. It's about taking the time to check in with yourself, to really understand your own thoughts, feelings, and desires. Think of it like this. In the hustle and bustle of life, and especially in the midst of a relationship, it's easy to lose sight of who you are at your core. You start to make compromises, you adapt to someone else's routines, and before you know it, you might not even recognize yourself in the mirror. That's why it's so important to carve out some time for yourself, even if it's just for a few minutes each day, to just be alone with your thoughts. Journaling can be a great way to do this, or maybe meditation is more your speed. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and just focus on your breath.
Chapter 7. A two-way street. Encouraging mutual independence. Here's a newsflash. A healthy relationship is one where both partners feel free to be themselves. So, just as you need to maintain your own individuality, you also need to encourage your partner to do the same. Remember all that stuff we talked about? Communication, boundaries, personal pursuits? Well, that goes both ways. Be supportive of your partner's need for space. Encourage them to pursue their passions and celebrate their achievements. In fact, a little bit of space can actually be good for a relationship. It gives you both a chance to miss each other, to appreciate the time you do have together. Let's face it, finding the right balance between togetherness and alone time can be a real juggling act in a relationship. Too much togetherness, and you risk feeling suffocated, losing yourself in the we and forgetting about the me. But too much time apart, and you might start to feel disconnected, like you're living separate lives. So how do you strike that perfect balance? Well, it starts with communication. Talk to your partner about your individual needs for alone time and together time. Once you have a better understanding of each other's needs, you can start to create a schedule that works for both of you. And remember, this isn't about sticking to a rigid timetable. The key is to be flexible, to communicate your needs, and to make an effort to find a balance that works for both of you. Let's be real, folks. You and your partner are two different people. You have different backgrounds, different experiences, different perspectives, and that's a good thing. Embrace those differences, celebrate them, because they're what make your relationship interesting. Trying to force your partner to change who they are is a recipe for disaster. It creates resentment, frustration, and ultimately, it undermines the foundation of your relationship. Remember, you fell in love with your partner for who they are, not for who you want them to be. So instead of trying to mold them into your ideal partner, appreciate the qualities that make them unique. All right, folks, let's talk about something really important, your core values. These are the fundamental beliefs that shape who you are, what you believe in, and how you live your life. And when it comes to relationships, it's crucial that you don't compromise your values for anyone, not even for the person you love. Now, this doesn't mean that you and your partner have to agree on everything. It's perfectly normal to have different opinions on certain issues. But when it comes to your core values, the things that are non-negotiable for you, it's important to stand your ground. Talk to your partner about your values, explain why they're so important to you, and listen to theirs as well. A healthy relationship is one where both partners feel respected and understood, even when they don't see eye to eye on everything. Thanks for watching. Remember, keeping your identity while in a relationship is about balance, respect, and communication. It's about being true to yourself while also nurturing a loving and supportive partnership. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. See you next time.